Hey guys, how you doing? This is Tony Tone, the Chess Side Settle. Guys, today I'm going to play a computer. I just pick one of these guys here. I can choose either adaptive, the coach, beginner, intermediate, or advanced, or even master. Let's go with, let's pick her and just see what happens. So we'll choose her, Olga, 1900, from Ukraine. No help of any kind, challenge. And then, as usual, we're going to play, have fun, win or lose, and then learn, do a post game analysis. Start my opening, e4, east pawn opening. Oh, that's interesting. I'm going to go here, attacking his free pawn. So he defends it. I'm actually going to put out three of these. Look at this. I control this. All this is mine for now. Do this here. Okay. He might take. I don't know. Let's push. I'm going to come in here. Double attack. Interesting. Huh. He's probably going to take this pawn here with the queen. Oh, I see. Okay. He wants me to stop coming here. Very good move. I take. Let's take. If he takes, I pin him in here. Attack. Boom. Let's come over here. He has a little too much space here. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's come over here. He's trying to stop me from castling. So he's wasting time. Now I castle. Attack the queen. He can't take it because of the knight. Oh, he's attacking me. Interesting. So I'm actually going to go here. I'm probably going to put it there. I'm going to hit him there. So I'm going to take. Get a nice fork on the rook. He's gone. Interesting. I need to convert this. This is a winning game for me. Put this here. Come here. Here. He'll take me here. I'm going to come here. I have a passed pawn. This is a weird game, man. Very weird game. Here. I got to be very careful. This is a computer. They don't really make mistakes too much. Hmm. Oh, wow. All right. It's a crazy endgame. I'm up two pawns. I need to try to convert this into a win. And you know what they say, that the hardest game to win is a one game. So I got to be very careful because this is not a human and they don't really make that many mistakes, if any. So let's come here. Let's come here. Let's come here. Triple protect this pawn. This knight is a problem. So here, he might come here and attack this. I'm going to go here. Just like I said. I'm going to come here. We're going to go here. Try to get this pawn out of there. So he's attacking this. Makes sense. So if I take, he takes. Interesting. This is a really great outpost for this guy. So if I go here, take him out here, same thing. Got to find the way through. Got to be very, very careful here, guys. Because I could have a winning game and still lose. I could be up material and still lose because the computer's better at the end game. I can't protect that. Let's take it anyway. He's going to take this right here as he's supposed to. And I have to go back here. Oh. Take. Very interesting. That's why I love chess. It's just so unpredictable. Every game is so different than the one before it. I'm not going to fall into this trap attacking him because he comes here and he forks my king and my rook. I can't go here because of the pawn. I can't go here because of the knight or here. What to do? Push. He'll take. I come here. He wants to get this file open. I get it. But I need to push. If I go here, I can push here. I might have to sack a pawn here. He has 1, 2, 3. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. But I have 3 passed pawns. He has none. He does have a pawn majority here. But, it's hard to get to that. Wow. Okay, what to do? I'm going to go for it. I can't go here because he can take it. If I go here, he takes me, then I push. Now I have 2 passed pawns. One of them is trying to make it here with the backup of this bishop. If I do that, then he can come here and I can push up. Or he can come here. Guys, I'm going to have to sacrifice one of these pawns. I don't see what else I can do here. I have to push the action, so let's do it. I'm going to push. Ooh, I was going to go here, but then I'm screwed here. I'm going to lose the pawn. Unless I take him. Boom. All right. So if I go here. All right. If I go here, he comes here. And if I go here, he takes me. I'm in trouble. If I go here, he can't go here. I'm pushing. It stops him from going here. And I'm going to push this. Get a queen. He has to take me now. And now I'm going to get this here and promote. Boom. He can go here, but I'm going to come and stop these pawns now. Let's go here. Ah, this is great. Let's go here. Take. He's done. I get this here. I'm going to push my queen. Oh, wow. All right, well, let's take this out. No, he has a stalemate. Ooh, he's smart. I'm going to come here. So he would have gotten a stalemate on that. I would have lost this game. Not lost it, but it would have been ugly. Let's go here. Wow, let's go here. It's going to take a while. Here, take this guy out. Try to push his pawn out. He's in trouble. All I have to do is convert this win. He's trying to look for a stalemate. He's trying to look for a draw. Oh, there we go. There goes the queen. Beautiful. This game's over. I just need to convert it. Let's go for another one. Wow, this is a really good game. Tough, different, weird, unpredictable. You can still get a stalemate. All right, how should I do this? So let's go here. And then this guy comes down, and this is checkmate. Peace. Wow, guys, this was awesome. Let's go through this real quick. Very unique game. Let's go to the beginning here. Bam. All right. I start off E4. This is a very weird opening. I don't know what this opening means. It says here, I might not know my openings, but I've been studying tactics. I don't know. Anyway, this is a weird G7 pawn move. I guess they're trying to confuse me in the opening, go out of book. I do my normal opening, protect the pawn because I would have taken it here. Right here, I mean. I control all these spaces here. He does this, I guess, to bring the queen out or to bring the bishop out, really. I develop. He pins my knight to the king. I'm doing this because I want to get out and eventually castle. But this is going to stop me from moving this. From moving this knight here. I should have done this to stop it. But I don't want to open these files anyway, leading to my king if I'm castling king side. I push. I completely forgot he can come here and double attack, which is on a pin knight to my king on E1. So he comes in. I come here because I protect this twice. And he pushes. I take. He takes. I cannot take the queen, guys. Why? Because the bishop is pinning the knight to the king. That's why he took with the queen. Because he could have taken with the pawn. But then he would keep this file closed. He takes. I double, triple protected. He takes. I take. He takes. I take. I took with the pawn instead of the queen, so I'm not held hostage defending this pawn by a queen. So this is a great move. Why? I can't go here. He takes away my squares where I could develop my knight. I would have to waste time to move my bishop out to develop the knight to get it out to do something. Well, this is a really good move. I don't know why I didn't. I did take it. Sorry, I did take it. So wait, I take that back. If this was here, yeah, protected, but I forgot it was not protected. My bad. So I had to take it out. He can still take me, but if he takes me, I bring the bishop here, and now he cannot take the rook, and he can't take the bishop because it's protected by the knight. And he he can't take the knight because it's protected by the rook. So he, what he was trying to do is open me up. Now that I see this, maybe he wanted me to take him. Why? Because if I take him, it opens up files heading to my king. So I did. Unfortunately, he did the wrong thing and castled. Guys, this is a good principle not to violate. Never castle when your little pawn fence is open. Look, he's missing a pawn right here, which is gone. And this is here. He has a lot less protection. So his little pawn fence is gone. So what does he do? He castles the wrong way. He should have developed this stuff and castled this way, queenside. So now that's how you ended up paying for this game. I come with tempo. I attack the queen. He's putting pressure on the pawn on c3, but it's protected by the queen. So I continue my development. Why? Because I want to castle. Difference between me castling this way and him on this side is that I have a pawn fence and I have 2 and 3 eventually protecting my whole little fortress in this area. Right? He doesn't. He has 1 rook and an open fence with a lot of space, which I'm going to infiltrate eventually. It's a lot of arrows, I know. He pushes. Now I could have taken en passant here. Guys, you know that the en passant rule states if you leave your home square and you jump 2 squares and you're standing adjacent to the opposite to the enemy pawn, that pawn can take you. Now I only do that if it's an advantage towards me, but I don't see it's an advantage. The reason he did that, and I get it, he wants to close this diagonal that my queen controls heading into his space. But what he does is he creates another point of attack right here. There's still more space. All of this. Look at this. And now what I do is, bam, I bring this knight here, which is beautiful, attacking this pawn. But I don't want to take this pawn. I want to keep his bishop in here hemmed in. So when he did this, guys, this is a positional advantage for me. When he does that, he's hoping I take en passant, right? So he can push the pawn and develop the bishop. Plus, he has an open file heading towards me, even though he's risking it, opening the files in front of his king. All right. So I bring this out, like I said, the knight. I wanted to do this first. Why? Because if I would, everything's about timing, guys, and order of moves is very important. If I castle now and he pushes his here, I can no longer take this pawn and be on this nice little f4 square, which I'm trying to prevent him doing so I can stop his bishop from developing. And it's a great jump point for my knight. Why? Because there's no pawn in the middle here that can take him out. So it's a great square for my knight. Why does he do this? He's wasting moves. He should have been developing. But no, he's wasting time moving his king around. But the reason he moves it from here to here is because, look at this, he wants to control his diagonal so I can't castle. Guys, I can't stress this enough. You don't know about the castling rules. One of the requirements is that the squares in between the rook and the king cannot be attacked. Doesn't matter that there's no piece in there. If the square is empty or if it has a piece on it, doesn't matter. You can't castle through an attacked square. Look at my video on castling, guys, in the beginner's playlist. So I'm going to pick up a tempo. Boom. Hit that queen. She has to move, and then I castle. Bam. Now he brings the bishop out, but again, it has no scope. Pick up another tempo, attack the queen, but it's like a double attack here. Look at this. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6 pawns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm up a pawn. So what did I do here? I moved it out of the way because I want to get on this rank, this row, to infiltrate, even attacking this pawn. Plus, he's still under attack, so the queen has to move. Boom. I pick up tempo. He comes in there now. Now, the reason I take the queen, I thought about not taking the queen, is because of this baby right here. Because this bishop moved off the defense on this diagonal of this pawn on e6. Now it's hanging. It's free to take. So watch. I take the queen. He takes my queen, and it sets up a fork, and I'm up the exchange, and I get a free pawn. So now I'm up 2 pawns. All this, guys, you need to be calculating in your head. He cannot move here because of the bishop. He cannot move here because of the pawn. He has to get out of the way, protect the rook, and then, boom, I'm taking that rook. Boom, look at this. This king is all alone in this little area. He has nobody helping him, defending him. He lost his queen on top of it. And this little lonely bishop over here is doing nothing. I do this. Why? I develop my rook, and I put pressure on this pawn on b7, which is hanging. So he has to bring it back. Now I push this. Why? Because I see a potential passed pawn, and plus I want to close this diagonal out with my pawns. Sorry, right here. Why? So I can come through here. I push it up. Now look, it stops the defense of this pawn. But he has a nice little outpost right there. But again, it's not effective because there's no attack. Now, I did that because I don't mind giving up my rook because I have another one. His is hemmed in, so it's as if he's playing down a rook and a knight. He takes, I take, I reestablish that attack. He goes like that, I push up. Look at this beautiful pawn chain. Look at this. Especially these 3 right here. Right? I already see I have 2 potential passed pawns if I can get rid of this guy. And this, look at this, backs this up. All he can do is that. He can't develop this knight. He can go here. He cannot go here or here because it's controlled by my pawns. So I'm just picking up tempo and time on him. Why do I do this? Because I don't want this moving forward. And it gives me my path to bring my king into the game. Guys, another principle states that when the queens are off the board, you're in an end game. A lot of pieces are almost gone. Most of them are gone. The king becomes a fighting piece. You need to centralize the king and help it in your plans, attack or defense. Now, he develops knight. You don't have a choice because, you have to bring the rook out. And here comes my king to the middle. He comes there. Here comes my king. He comes there. I get it. He wants to attack this. It's a weak pawn. He wants to infiltrate. I shut it down. Boom. He comes there. I don't know why. I come here. The reason I did this was I'm thinking of pushing this eventually as I bring my king in. Because I want to create 2 passers right here. All right. He pushes the pawn. I come in closer. Remember, any piece that's centralized is great, including the king. He does that because he doesn't want me coming in here. I stopped this completely because I eventually want to push. And then here's the home square. Look at this. So you have to line this up geometry. On E8 is the promotion square. So he has to come back to block it. I push up. Why? Because eventually I want to come in here as well. I come in here and defend this pawn. So I want to start pawn pushes because I have a pawn majority on this side of the board. Does that. It's just wasting time, I guess. I come in here because I already think that he's going to come in here and attack me, which eventually I believe there he did. He did it. Awesome. Beautiful outpost. Attack the rook. Gain a tempo. Great move. He comes back here. He's basically now just shuffling pieces. I come in here. Why? Because I attack this. Removing a pawn. Getting more passers in there. He brings a knight in. Good move. Attacking this. But I don't mind giving up a pawn, guys. Why? Because I'm up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm up 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm up 2 pawns. So I don't mind giving up 1 or 2 pawns for an advantage for me. I take. He takes. I come back. Now I get this. He wants to attack this. Open up the file for the rook. That's all he can do. But it's defended 3 times. So he loses that battle. I push. It's protected. He can't go here. He takes like I thought. I cannot. I don't want to take with my rook, or obviously I can't take with my king because that's an illegal move. But if I take with my rook, um, let me think about this. Hold on. What did I do? I chose to take right with the pawns because I have three connected passers heading into that. Now that I think of it, I could have taken with the rook. If I take with the rook, let's come back here. He takes, I take, I bring this here to protect his pawn, and then I push him back. Either one would have worked. I chose the pawn. Occupies the open file. Eventually he wants to push this. Check me right here on c4. I see that coming. Here goes my sacrifice. The reason I sacked that is because I want to push a passer here to get connected pawns to get to the promised land. He takes, I push. This is a very good move. He's attacking me. Now look, if I were to move here, let me just think. If I move here, he takes a free pawn. So I would have done that for nothing. It would have been in vain. If I come here, he could have come here, or actually no, here, to put pressure on his pawn. Then I would have pushed it. He's in trouble either way. Look at the centralization of all my pieces, guys. Got all this white here in the middle. I mean, he's in trouble. But what did I choose to do? I sacked the rook. Why? Because I already see the two passers, and the rook cannot stop both of them. He takes. I push this one. Why? Because it stops it from going here to put pressure on here to check me here. Not only that, it's protected. And plus, the reason I push the e pawn is because the square, the promotion square, is protected by the bishop. So he does the right thing, trying to attack this, but it doesn't matter because now I push. So even if he takes, I take, and I'm up a rook. I'm up everything, and he's going to give up a rook for a bishop, and I get a queen. It's not happening. I could have even done this here, and he could have taken this. That would have been bad, actually. Stopping that. No, I actually could have taken the rook. He's in trouble either way here, guys. So he pushes. There he goes. He has to take me. I take him back, and I saw this beautiful boom. They protect each other. So they're going to sit there forever while I take these pawns out. The rest of this, guys, is just cleanup. But it's cleanup against a computer where they don't make mistakes so much. And one little false step, and I end up in a stalemate. And then I went through all this for nothing to get a draw. So I proceed to go out to his pawns. He pushes. I have to go get his pawns out the way. All he can do is shuffle. And then here he realizes that, I'm going to promote either this one or this one. It's a matter of time. So he's going to have to throw the towel in, which he does. Boom, right here. Right? Why is that throwing in the towel? Because the next move is a queen. He could have come. He could have came back here to d8, but eventually he knew I was going to come in here and get a queen anyway. So I mean, he doesn't have any army left. He has one guy who's stuck here like Chuck in a rut. There goes my queen, and now the downfall is going to happen even faster. I said, you know what? Let me just get two queens, and then I decided to do a ladder mate, which is this right here, where you push him back. I thought about coming here. I thought about the diagonals. I said, no, it's easier to come straight down vertically instead of diagonally. Why? Look, I took him out. Why? I don't know. I took him out. I saw a pawn and I took it. I should have just came in with my queen. Either way, look, bam. Why here? Why not here? Because then he can escape, right? I want to keep him hemmed in on this rank, on the first rank. So, guys, a lot of beginners make this mistake. They come in here and boom, they want to check the king, or boom, and what you're doing is, without knowing, is you're giving the king escape squares and escape routes and paths. You can't. You need to hem him in. It's just called a mating net. Boom, and then here comes the blow. You don't check him. You come in with the next one because look, you control this whole row. He cannot go up at all. He's stuck like Chuck in a rut here. So then here comes the kill. Bam! And that's it, guys. This is a ladder mate. He's done. This was a really good, cool, unique, unpredictable game. I like games like that where you have to really figure things out and work things through instead of just relying on memory to remember certain patterns and things. No, this Olga made me think. And guys, so that's basically it. So remember, guys, anytime you play, win or lose, especially if you lose, always do a post game analysis, find out what you did right, and especially what you did wrong. Try to change it for the future, and just keep doing that to grow. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. This is Tony Tone. I am out. Peace.